downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alek Manoah will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Hayes is over to take a look. And no one will get this one. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. A 0 in the White Sox half of the first. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Number 12, Cesar.
Tony Kemp will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Tony Kemp.
Now into the box, Bo Bichette. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Bo Bichette.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So here's Jose Abreu. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He enters play here at 288, 25 homers, and 63 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Abreu playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. And that misses. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Semien. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Semien, a former member of the Oakland A's, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marcus Semien is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A bouncer to the left side, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Yerman Mercedes. On a line, that's a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Springer over at second. Mercedes at first. 1 gone. And he misses with it. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. 1 there. Back to the pitcher. Covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now is Adam Engel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
The left fielder, Kevin Biggio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
So now into the box is Gerard Dyson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Next up is Bo Bichette, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Count remains full. Anderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. No runs, no hits. One error thus far for the White Sox. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Runners are at second and third with one down. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole of 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
Next, here is Marcus Semien. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Engel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's it out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-1 to him now. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and he hits it hard to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's George Springer. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next, Yerman Mercedes. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Chopped at third, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Another look at the sweep play from third there to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Julian.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
The third baseman,
now the pitch.
Moncada.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Tony Kemp. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. The batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Kemp at second. Grandal is over at first with 1 away. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Josh Reddick. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Here's the 1-2. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in will be Kevin Biggio. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kemp on the move. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So stepping in is Bo Bichette, the potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Heading out towards shallow right. Engel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Striding in is Ke'Bryan Hayes, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Men on third with 2 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder,
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
the second
Now to
baseman.
the plate, here is Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Over to first, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a ball, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Marcus Semien.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. And the White Sox are out in front 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be the switch hitting 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada. And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The center fielder.
Next to hit is Tony Kemp. Last time through was a base hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to 3rd. First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. So now here is Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch, Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two 2-0 count, the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. White Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Yerman Mercedes.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Engel is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder,
and now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Grandal is there, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Jordan Romano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Romano.
And now here is Josh Reddick.
Leading
His
off for the
prior
White Sox,
history in this matchup,
designated
not a
hitter,
big sample size,
Josh
0 for 1.
Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Softly hit out towards short. And one gone. Next to stand in is Adam Engel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate here is Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dyson's there, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So nothing doing in the White Sox 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail 2-0. And now Jarrod Dyson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 9th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.